Continuing our talk with Sterling Zierle about this House bill that would give state employees $2,500 a year over the course of 3 years. Got a lot of different viewer questions, so let's start with this one. This is from Richard. And Richard says this: we're broke. What business gives everyone a raise when they're headed toward bankruptcy? No sane CEO would ever approve that, and more than likely there would be major layoffs. So the finances here aren't making sense to people.
Well, what doesn't make sense is what business has not given an employee a raise in a 10-year period. We've had state employees who have not had a raise in a decade. And we need to look at raising additional revenues. And I know several plans out there, the gross production tax, the cigarette taxes. So there's the revenue. There's the places where we can raise that if we want to provide core services to our citizens of Oklahoma.
But we're going to have to change in other places in order
Absolutely.
to make this happen. We don't have that money right now.
We don't have a spending problem, and you hear that all the time. We have a revenue problem.
Let's get to the second one. This is from Ryan Davis, and Ryan says, and this I thought was interesting. Ryan says, being a state employee, it's hard to say no, but I would feel completely embarrassed to take the raise, knowing the condition of our state budget and teacher salaries. There is a lot to fix first. So he would be one of the ones that would benefit from this, and it sounds like even he has a problem.
And I agree, there's a lot to fix. But like you and I were talking earlier, you know, a lot of these things we need to fund the core services. But these core services are provided by state employees who have not had a raise in a decade. Yes, there's a lot of things to fix, and that's part of the fix, we think, is state employee pay.
Is his thinking rare? Are you hearing that from state employees, or no, is it mostly they're all fighting for this?
No, I mean, I think most state employees agree. We love the state of Oklahoma. I was born and raised here. Most of our state employees are very dedicated employees, and they want to be able to fix the problem. But the legislative body has to fix our revenue problem. That's the number one thing first, is to fix the revenue problem, so then we can have the revenues to fund the core services, fund education, and fund these teacher pay raises and state employee pay raises.
Let's get to this last viewer question. This one comes from Dale. Dale Ellis says, not getting pay raises is one of the reasons I found employment elsewhere. And, you know, what do you say to that? What's your response there?
Well,
why stay in that situation?
So like a lot of state employees have, Mark. I mean, we have a 20% turnover rate, which, like we talked about earlier, costs the state $130 million in turnover costs because people are finding other positions. So, and the problem is you just can't hire a correctional officer or a DHS caseworker and expect that person to go in there day one and know what they're doing. So that's part of our problem. We have such a high turnover rate, and we're not able to provide these services that the citizens expect and need for the state of Oklahoma because of that turnover rate.
And so you're saying give them more money so we don't hemorrhage them to other jobs, careers. Same with teachers. We're losing them left and right to other states as well.
Absolutely.
Last question to you. How does this move forward, the House bill? Where are we right now?
Hopefully we'll have it in committee during the first week of session. But like I said, this is kind of like having a check and no money. We have to raise the revenue first. And hopefully some of these plans that they're kicking around will come to fruition and get these passed and raise revenue for the state of Oklahoma. Not just for the pay, but for the citizens of Oklahoma. We've got to raise revenue and quit relying on the oil and gas all the time.
Sterling Zierle, thank you so much for stopping by. We really, really appreciate your perspective. And of course, we'll follow this 2637 very closely.